LocalBozo.com is proud to have with us as our guest for an exclusive interview, WWE Superstar Mason Ryan. Mason, thanks so much for giving us a couple minutes today.
No problem. Thank you for interviewing me.
Let's first talk about how you got started in wrestling and how the WWE discovered Mason Ryan.
Yeah, well, it's actually kind of a long story. I used to be a soccer player, believe it or not, and I was used to train a lot for soccer, and then once I got injured, and then I was kind of always a big guy, and then I got into weight training a bit more and more and more, and discovered I had a passion for it. So I was training all this time and getting in a good physical shape, and obviously at the time I was also watching WWE, and the bigger I got, the more I thought maybe I could do this, you know. So through luck, I met a promoter in Wales who got me started. I started wrestling for him, and I started wrestling in Wales and all over the UK. And then I went to one of the shows in London and met with John Laurinaitis, and he gave me the opportunity to come over to Tampa to FCW to train there and see if I had what it takes. And then I spent probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 months there training, honing my skills. And I got the call up to the main roster and made my debut in January of this year and joined the new Nexus. And since then, it's just been a real whirlwind, you know, traveling all over the world and doing shows all over America and performing in front of millions at home and thousands live in different arenas all over the world.
Let's talk about 2011, your first full year up with the main roster with WWE. How has your first year lived up to your initial expectations? And if you can, talk about what you've learned this year as a WWE superstar.
Oh, it's far exceeded my expectations. You know, just until you actually get out there in front of, you know, a huge live crowd and experience the noise levels and just how strongly the fans feel, and you know, you get a feel for that out there. It's hard to explain to anyone how that actually feels, you know, and to be doing that on a weekly basis and to be part of such a huge, phenomenal show, you know, that people just absolutely love, and people come up to me all the time and tell me what an amazing show that they just witnessed, you know. So just to be part of that to start off with has been just phenomenal. And then it's just been a still learning process for me, just trying to take each day as it comes, you know. I'm still very new to this and still make mistakes as everyone else does, so I'm just trying to learn from my mistakes and trying to make less of them, to be honest with you, you know. It's just I've just been learning to appreciate everything and just keep working hard.
Mason, who would you say has been the most instrumental person so far in bringing your character along and also helping you hone on your work in the ring?
Well, I've been fortunate enough to be on Raw and to be around John Cena, you know. And he's just an exceptional professional, and you know, just even just by watching him and seeing the way he goes around everything and how professional he is and how serious he takes everything, you know. And you know, the guy is a workaholic. He just never stops, and just to see his work ethic and the passion he has for this is a great inspiration for me. And then also on top of that, he's also, you know, taking the time now to try and help me and bring me along with certain tips and stuff, you know. So I would say mostly John Cena has been a huge help to me.
Now, you mentioned earlier you came into the WWE as a part of the new Nexus, but now that you're sort of becoming more of a fan favorite, what's been the hardest part of that transition for you?
Well, when I was part of the new Nexus, you know, there were other guys around me to help me and stuff, you know, and to watch my back and all that. Now I'm kind of more by myself, you know, being cast out by myself, you know. So it's more on me, and it's more pressure on me personally, you know, which I really enjoy, you know. Everything's down to me now. It's all up to me. So it's kind of like fight or flight, you know. You either do it or you don't, you know. So that's kind of, it's been before I used to be able to look behind me and, you know, the new Nexus were there, but now it's just me on my own, which I'm really enjoying, to be honest, you know. And I'm getting some good opportunities, and I'm really enjoying it, you know. Like I guess Sunday at Madison Square Garden for Survivor Series, they'll kind of be back, like having the new Nexus behind me. But obviously this time we're all good guys, you know. We're all hoping to do good. So, but no, it's just been that more than anything. Just being out by myself and, you know, just depending on me.
Madison Square Garden has played host to a ton of great WWE events over the years. Do you have any butterflies in your stomach about wrestling in the Garden for the first time? I mean, this is your first time working the Garden, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it's my first ever show there. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, there's some nerves, but more than anything, it's just excitement, and I just can't wait to get out there. You know, it's just gonna be another first for me, and just, I don't know, there's something special about the Garden, isn't there? You know, it's just so historic, and so many amazing matches, and so many amazing superstars have been there. So it's just excitement more than anything for me, just to be part of that, you know. Especially with Survivor Series as well, which is a huge pay-per-view. So I just can't wait to get out there, and, you know, me and the rest of Team Orton all feel the same. You know, we feel strongly that we're going to take you home.
With Mick Foley having just returned and The Rock set to work Sunday for the first time in almost 8 years, what's the mood been like backstage? Have you noticed a different sort of energy?
No, well, you know, those two guys are legends and have done a lot for this business, you know, and, you know, entertained for a long time. So it's just good to have them around. They just bring a positive energy with them, and it's just everyone's happy to have them around, you know. It's just, it can only breed good can only help us with everything, you know. Having guys like that around, you know, you just feel their energy, and it's just an amazing feeling to have legends around you, you know, so that you can learn from and ask questions and pick their brains and stuff. It's really good.
So what's going to happen at Survivor Series this Sunday when you step into the ring with the rest of Team Orton to take on Team Barrett?
Oh, well, without a doubt, we're going to crush them, you know. We've got such a strong team, you know, that we just feel exceptionally confident that they really don't have a chance against us, and that, you know, we're gonna dominate and get the win.
If Mason Ryan weren't working as a WWE superstar, what would he be doing?
Well, believe it or not, before I became a superstar, I used to work for my dad, and my dad owned a building company, and also a funeral undertaking business. So I used to be a carpenter and part-time undertaker.
Wow.
A lot has changed since then, you know.
Mason, I want to thank you so much for giving us some time today. Is there anything else you'd like to leave the readers of localbozo.com with?
Yeah, we have the show, and obviously Survivor Series is on Sunday, but then also, you know, we have another great show on the 27th of December at the Garden, which is going to be another phenomenal show. I'll personally be wrestling against one of my fellow Brits. I'll be wrestling against Drew McIntyre, which I'm excited about. You know, we have a bit of history going back Wales and Scotland. Also, Jerry the King Lawler will be in the ring again. He'll be facing Jack Swagger, so that should be an entertaining match. And then to cap it all off, we have a three-way match between Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk, and John Cena for the WWE title, all in a steel cage. So it should be an absolutely phenomenal show, and most of the WWE roster will be there as well. So that's definitely a show not to be missed.
Awesome. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to do my plug now. New Yorkers, catch Mason Ryan and the rest of the WWE Superstars this Sunday at Madison Square Garden for the 25th Annual Survivor Series. Tickets are totally sold out, but you can catch all the action live on pay-per-view at 8 p.m. Eastern. Can't make it to the show? Well, you can catch the WWE Raw Holiday Tour as they return to the Garden on Tuesday, December 27th, and tickets are available now. Mason Ryan, thanks so much for a couple minutes today from localbozo.com, and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you very much.